Your Excellencies, valuable partners, dear gaming founders, and all of you joining us today from around the world. It's an honor to welcome you to the fourth Shorooq Partners Gametech Program Demo Day. This program is brought to you by Shorooq Partners, the leading tech investor in the Middle East, North Africa, and Pakistan. We have incubated 280 plus founders from 47 countries who have gone through 500 plus hours of education and 100 hours of one-to-one mentorship. Together, they have generated $21.3 million in revenue and have raised $110 million in funds. Throughout this day, you will hear from 7 selected founders who will tell you more about how they are pushing the boundaries of the gaming industry with their startups. Also, I'd like to let you know that we just recently published our Q3 gaming report. This report will show you what we learned as investors by working with more than 280 plus founders, and will also allow you to understand their regional and global gaming landscapes, together with the investment insights. Remember to also like, comment, and subscribe to get all the latest news and updates from Shorooq Partners. Now, without further ado, I would love to invite my colleague Saleh, the program manager at Shorooq Partners and the engine behind the program's performance, to tell us more about the program's objectives and the key outputs.
Thank you so much, Zebo, for that introduction, and welcome to everyone who's joining us today at the Shorooq Partners Gametech Program Demo Day. Now, Zebo and I and Tarek have had the privilege of working with these teams over the past few weeks, helping them build strong fundamentals to their business and become investment ready. So we've really seen a lot of progress, and we're super proud of the work that these founders have put in over the past few weeks. Not only did that come as a result from the work that we've done with them as a team here at Shorooq Partners, but also through some of the elements that we have in the program. Now, Zebo has touched upon hours of education and a lot of content that the founders have been exposed to. But apart from that, we've also been working with the founders to connect them to industry-leading experts. These are experts that have worked on leading franchises such as Fortnite or Star Wars or Rainbow Six and so on, as well as legal experts on the IP side or tech experts on the analytics and AI side, to really help hone down the fundamentals of their businesses. Apart from connecting them with industry leaders and mentors, we've also worked with these founders in bringing them together to connect with like-minded founders and community members within their areas. We do this through a series of events that we call the Hot Drop events. We've run these in Dubai, in Turkey, in Korea, and so much more to be upcoming in the coming year. So do stay tuned as we announce these events. These are amazing opportunities to connect with founders and experts, as well as investors in different countries and cities around the world. Now, the work that we've done here today at the program, incubating more than 200 companies from 47 different countries, is really a testament to the conviction that we have towards the sector. We're excited about the opportunities that we see coming up and the tech advancements that are happening in areas such as AI, cybersecurity, and obviously building strong fundamental IP and entertainment for the world. And this obviously is not just something that we can do as Shorooq Partners, but could not have been possible without our partners here at the Gametech vertical at Shorooq Partners. These are leading companies such as Unreal, Unity, Invest Game. These have been our partners and our friends, helping us put together the best support, the best benefits and perks and elements of the program for our founders today. And so a huge thank you to each and everyone who has contributed this and supported us through this journey.
Thank you so much, Sally, for always being there for our gaming founders. Your guidance and support is invaluable. Now, let's start for why we are all here today, to hear from the select group of founders. So, to begin with, I would like to spotlight George Washington, who is joining us from the US, and he is the founder of MetaMonkey, which is a leading game studio offering a blend of immersive storytelling and cutting-edge gameplay experiences, preparing to launch its flagship title, Elder's Grace. Let's support and welcome to the stage MetaMonkey, George Washington.
Hi, and thank you for joining us. I'm George Washington, co-founder of MetaMonkey, a game studio building fun games for today's players. We're mixing together some of the top game genres and latest technologies to create irresistible gaming experiences. For over 2 decades, I've been building companies in gaming and emerging tech, successfully exiting 2 of my prior startups. I spent a number of years focused on player loyalty and developing fun-first, hybrid-style video games. By combining fresh play mechanics, game models, and innovative tech, we found we could extend a game's life cycle and drive repeat play. As we began developing the concepts of MetaMonkey, we realized we could apply these same principles to expand the revenue potential of freemium games. So we incorporated these lessons to our flagship title, Elder's Grace. Elder's Grace is a magical freemium game using live-action role-playing, strategy, and user-generated content. It's a building and raiding adventure where players create and protect stronghold levels while building teams to battle and plunder others, all in the quest to find and win the hidden treasure. It's like the hit RPG game Diablo, but mixed with Clash of Clans and Roblox all in one. This combination extends the gameplay, encourages loyalty, and expands the in-game economy. Elder's Grace has a rich game lore. It is set in the once peaceful realm that's now devastated by the invading accursed horde. In a desperate attempt to save their homeland, the heroic elder nobles performed a forbidden ritual, bequeathing lost magical powers to their descendants, but costing the ultimate price, their lives. From this noble sacrifice, the next generation would forge potent weapons, magical artifacts, and the ability to harness the Elder's might. As the accursed horde continues to pillage the land, a call to arms resounds. Will you answer? Players build and customize their own strongholds to defend the hidden treasures. They create mazes, blockades, spells, monsters, and more. Or they become the raiders to battle other players, conquering their strongholds to win the treasure. It's a multi-mode game that's highly replayable, with new adventures regularly created and updated by players and AI. Players craft, find, and earn items like specialty weapons, armor, and enhanced abilities for their characters. Plus, we're blockchain ready when the market is for added digital asset ownership and trading. This is particularly exciting when we pair with UGC. The game is built in Unity, and we have a playable demo ready. Our Web3 version has been tested on Polygon, and our white paper, Monte Carlo simulations and tokenomics are complete. Our roadmap spans into 2025 with a closed alpha targeted mid-2024. Additionally, we have plans to develop follow-up titles and a UGC creation platform called C4. We're targeting the classic action RPG and strategy audiences with a focus on builders, explorers, and fighters. This will be on both PC and mobile platforms. We have good early traction with Twitter followers above 30,000, Discord members above 13,000, plus our other social channels. Our wish lists are growing with over 20,000 on Steam and Epic, and we're ranked in the top 100 of Steam's most followed up-and-coming action RPG games. Our business model is a freemium model with in-app purchases and non-intrusive advertising. And when Web3 is enabled, we will have digital asset sales and royalties. This will be along with other in-app purchases. Our core team has previously built dozens of titles together with diverse pedigrees from companies like THQ, Sony, and Volition. We also benefit from the guidance of industry legend and founder of Atari, Nolan Bushnell. We're currently self-funded with a clean cap table, and to complete development and for marketing, we're looking to raise 3 million pre-seed with a 12 million pre-money valuation. This will get us to a closed beta launch with an estimated 2,000 players. In addition to raising capital, we're also seeking strategic partnerships. If you'd like to learn more, please contact me at the details noted here. And of course, don't forget to wishlist us on Steam and Epic. Thank you for your time and for allowing me to share our vision of Elder's Grace with you.
Thank you, George. Now, let's get back to the Gulf, to the country where video games industry is booming. Let's welcome our founder, Abdul Rahman Alamir from Saudi Arabia, who is building a sports tech powerhouse with apps like Fans for gamified football live scores.
Football is booming. It is the single universal language of more than 4 billion individuals around the globe passionately following their favorite team's matches every single week. And in this era of TikTok, PUBG, and extreme engagement, people are expecting constant adrenaline rush. Yet, the football fan engagement sector is falling behind. And that is why we created Fans, the gamified football fan engagement app. At Fans, users can do 3 things. They can follow, predict, and earn. They can follow their favorite team's matches in more than 30 local and international leagues. They can predict different events throughout the matches, such as the match result, who would score, and if Ronaldo is shooting a penalty right now live, would it be to the right or to the left? By doing so, they advance to higher levels and earn coins that are redeemable at our in-app store for various products. And as an early indication of a product market fit, and only in 11 months, we have achieved more than 1 million users. We have even beaten Twitter in reaching that goal. It took them 24 months to reach the 1 million user mark, while we did it just like YouTube in half the time, with an astonishing average week-over-week growth of more than 9%, with more than half of our users being monthly active users. We are on a track to reach 1 million monthly active users by Q2 next year. And yeah, although there are different apps in the market, however, we are different in being gamified with full ecosystem, including live notification, stats, gamifications, and everything in between. Not only that, but for the next season, we will be revealing our yet most innovative and bold idea. Say hi to our sports made fintech. At Fans, users got to have a real skin in the game by investing in a player's performance like a stock. Users can purchase a player's card that fluctuates in a price up and down in accordance with their real life performance on the field after every single match, as well as supply and demand in our app. And the idea here of blending money with a trading like football fantasy game is a globally trending, such as in the 5-year-old startup and French unicorn, Sorare. And needless to say, how right the timing is, with football being a national strategy and vision here in Saudi. And you know what? Even the top Saudi players are seizing the opportunity by investing in Fans. We monetize through premium as well as in-app purchases. And our vision is to be the largest football fan engagement hub in MENA. And here is the team that would make this a reality. Abdurrahman, I come from a strategy, finance, and data background. Amir, ex-Sabic and ex-CEO of a lot of tech company. Khalid, ex-Aramco, and a graduate of sport management from the prestigious Johan Cruyff Institute of Sports in Barcelona. This is Faz, and we, ladies and gentlemen, are gamifying the world of sports. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Abdul Rahman. I'm sure our football fans really would appreciate this app. Let's continue with this energy to the next founder, who is from New York. Will, the co-founder of Spawn, which is a customer data platform offering game studios to better understand player behavior, motivations, and emotions. Let's put our emojis together to support Will.
We're Spawnin, and our AI helps game studios by personalizing the gaming experience, making it unique for each player by understanding how players play. We innately change the game screens for every player and change how they interact with the games to drive better retention and revenue for every game studio. My name is Will, co-founder and CEO of Spawnin. My background's holistically in consumer behavior, data analytics, and business, and I have previous startup experience at a Series A company focused on sales, partnerships, and product as well. My co-founder and longtime best friend, Onyebuchi Obi, studied computer science and electrical engineering at USC, as well as post-graduation worked at Twitter focused on ad retention and predictive user feed modeling. We originally became best friends in college because he loved building games in his free time, and I loved testing the games that he built. Here at Spawnin, Bucci and I believe that the future of gaming and social networks will fuse into one platform. This platform will be Spawnin moving forward. We've already seen early signs of this, with the average American teenager already spending over 2.5 hours a day on Roblox alone. When we study historical social networking platforms, they've really perfected two things. First, they've empowered non-technical creators to create more content. In gaming, this is both the players and the developers, making it easier for them to make more content, as well as personalizing end content to the end consumer. So delivering that simplified content and delivering it to the players themselves. In gaming, we've already seen a huge explosion, both with UGC and now with generative AI, and new tools coming out to simplify content creation here. The true problem is that nobody is focused on how to recommend or deliver that content in a personalized fashion to the end consumer. This is even in the most advanced cases today, generative AI models don't know what to create for each and every player. Players are shown a text prompt similar to this, where they can take it out of the game setting and are then able to write, "This is what I want to see next." The problem with this is, imagine if TikTok were to ask every single user what video they want to see next. It wouldn't be conducive to a seamless user experience in any sense. And in gaming, it takes players out of the core game loops that keeps them playing in the first place. This is made even harder with changing privacy laws, and where games and game studios can no longer collect player metadata and understand how players play. But this is only the first of 3 really core issues the studios struggle with today. 1, data security and privacy. 2, studios have to manually tag every single event that they want to collect within a game. And 3, changing the screens of millions and millions of players at the same time is incredibly difficult for these studios. This is where Spawnin comes in. A simple SDK and API that plugs into a game's backend to personalize player experiences in real time. We fuse data infrastructure and game personalization with generative AI to create a new and unique experience for every single player. We're able to do this starting with in-app purchases and notifications, but moving into an entire events and quests after we collect and structure that player data. This all happens in real time for each and every player, so a non-technical game studio product manager can actually begin altering player experiences for each and every player. In just 3 months, we've been able to build a pipeline of $1.2 million, signing 6 design partners, over $150,000 in LOIs, and have begun early pilots with some of the largest game studios in the world. Like I mentioned before, we've begun pilots and have an LOI signed with Playtika, and are really excited about getting our initial results for these case studies out as soon as possible. The reason that these studios are so interested in working with Spawnin is that personalization at scale has to focus on automating content delivery, both for the players and the studios. Current segmentation and in-house backend tools require intensive manual inputs from the studios. And even though they might automate segmentation for the players to deliver different experiences, none of it is truly personalized, and you're limited by the manpower of how many decision trees a studio can build out. In essence, none of it's automated. The problem with generative AI tools, as I mentioned earlier, is that it requires intensive manual inputs from the players themselves and takes them out of the game loops. With our contracts that we already have signed with studios and LOIs that we already have signed with some major enterprise players, we expect that this opportunity is upwards of $30 billion in the gaming market alone. Holistically, our vision here at Spawnin stretches far beyond the realms of just data collection and in-game personalization. We believe that today we're focused on personalization and content delivery, but this is just for us to collect data to better understand how humans interact within virtual worlds and understand virtual worlds themselves. Once we understand what people want to see, then we can begin simplifying content creation as well. And our vast data pool, we can begin generating new content with generative AI so that we never even have to ask players what they want to see, but you're given a seamless TikTok-like experience for every single player, knowing what users want to see and what to generate for them in real time. Spawnin will be the interactive social network that connects not just a single game, but all games across a gaming platform in the future. This allows us to take down some of the largest players in the gaming industry, such as Roblox and Unity, and some of the largest social networks, such as Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all in one platform where players can play and socialize all at once with uniquely generated content just for them. But it all starts with data. It starts by the things that we're able to collect today in order to deliver the right content to the right people, just by understanding how humans interact within these virtual worlds. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Will. We truly appreciate you tuning in from New York so early in the morning. Now let's dive into the next exciting world, which is Parse. And Yunus Yuven will tell us more about how they are crafting the legend of Akyun. Brace yourself for an epic journey into Turkish and Central Asian mythology, brought to life through the fusion of AR game and fantasy card games.
Hello, I'm Baha and I'm the growth manager for the Parse team. I'd like to start by thanking the whole Shorooq team and those who want to become technology leaders. I'd like to briefly tell you about our project, what we do, what we aim, and our difference in the sector and our team. Tloa is an expansive fantasy universe named Old Akun, deriving inspiration from ancient Turkish and Central Asian myths. In this action role-playing game, ARPG, players collect and develop characters with unique stories and abilities. The gameplay involves navigating dungeons where characters are strengthened using items and cards found in chests. The card deck, crucial for success, includes options for character development, enhancement, opponent weakening, traps, support, and troops. Tloa combines ARPG elements with real-time strategy card gameplay, requiring strategic thinking and dynamic on-the-fly decision-making. Tloa combines 3 different game themes: fantasy card game, ARPG, and AR technology. Other fantasy card games are turn-based, where you can sleep until it's your turn to move. However, since Tloa is an RTS, closing your eyes even for a moment in PvP mode can make you fall behind the battle going on. The goal of the game is to mine for unique cards and characters by fighting your way through dungeons in the ARPG world. The unique loot you earn can be used for your rare deck or sold to other players in the market system. By integrating this whole system into the AR universe, we took the PvP experience one step further. Our main goal is to interact with the digital universe while moving in our daily lives. We all know Pokemon Go. people were collecting Pokemons on the go and improving themselves while they were at it. So Tuloa differs from other games in the industry with three different advantages. A card game that can be intervened instantly. It has ARPG supported development mechanics, and it is presented with AR technology. Again, our ultimate goal is to establish a comprehensive digital universe system. Phase 1 involves creating an RTS and a unique card game. Phase 2 expands with AR technology, allowing integration to collect physical objects. Phase 3 includes various systems beyond Tuloa, such as earning tokens through morning sports, advertising on land plots with AR, making money while in the game, buying, selling real estate and cars with AR, experiencing AR social media, and using AR navigation, and integrating new structures with our advanced AR engine. Our focus is to accelerate application development and design with received funding, emphasizing VFX effects and image quality for an impressive game presentation. The project targets a broad audience, aiming to attract not only card players but also tech enthusiasts. We plan to generate buzz on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch by sharing engaging snapshots of strategy deals, advertising strategies. With our young and flexible team, we are attuned to the desires of the youth. The goal is to offer our partners and a specific player audience, including Twitch game streamers, a chance to experience the universe through beta version in 2025. Subsequently, we'll address any shortcomings and make a significant impact during the summer season. In this project, started by 4 young engineers, we are now continuing as an invincible team of 15 people who believe that we will definitely win. We work tirelessly because we see our project is not as a job, but as a field we love. We feel we take great pride in. Even just applications of artificial intelligence reached about 4 billion users in 2023, more than half of the world population. Likewise, we see that Web 3.0, AR, VR technology, and wearable technology will be in a very different place 2 years from now on. If you don't want to watch from the outside, how about joining Paraverse, which integrates all those technologies in one system? Let's build the future together.
Now, let's meet our next founder, Maithia Mohammed from London, who is building multiplayer experiences, pioneering new monetization models and experiences, which is powered by a team of industry veterans from EA, PlayStation, Sumo Digital, Epic Games.
Hi, my name is Mason and I'm the CEO of Material 10. We're a gaming startup creating games with player-driven and own open economies. We've got this crazy vision of transforming video games into real digital nations, but backed by some really great investors. And we knew that to really deliver on this mission, we were going to need an awesome team with skill sets across development, publishing, and open economy systems. My personal background, I was an early team member at Olympus DAO. We pioneered some really cool open economy systems and helped scale them up to $4 billion. Also spent some time as a product lead at 9 Heroes, which is a Series A gaming startup. They raised over $20 million. My co-founder, super deep in the gaming and publishing sides, was the former founder of Tryon Worlds, which was a gaming startup that created a bunch of really cool MMOs. They raised over $250 million and were acquired by Gamigo. And he also spent some time as a VP at EA publishing Ultima Online and much more. We brought in some really cool people like Martin. He was a former game director at Ubisoft in the Assassin's Creed series, including some of my personal favorites like Black Flag, Liberation. And then he also spent some time in the publishing team at Epic Games. And so we've got this full team of over 8 people that have worked on some top games like World of Warcraft, GTA 5 and 6, Spider-Man, and much more. And so how do we transform video games into digital nations, right? Most games are closed economy at the moment, no player-to-player, real money trading, right? And open economy is all about real money trading with digital property rights, right? Players can own, they can create, and much more. So how do we know? players actually want this? Super important question. Well, gray markets validate this. They are these areas outside the game's platform where players trade in-game items with each other, and this is not allowed at all by the game, right? And it still happens. And it still happens at a massive scale. There's over $10 billion in gray market trading. And so we want to drive 3 core innovations. The first is player-driven and owned open economy, right? Real money player-to-player trading and much more. This then enables us to create new business models and allows us to turn games into platforms. And we're going to package all of this up into an awesome, fresh, innovative game. So our first product is called Project Fallen. It's a third-person shooter with real-time strategy mechanics. It's a fresh new subgenre. And so keep in mind, whatever you're going to see is going to be very much in the early development. This is sort of the third-person shooter mode. Players have huge armies. They jump between third-person and RTS, and they have different commanders. And we've been working on creating deeply satisfying third-person combat with really awesome weapons. This then, players are then able to jump into RTS mode to sort of assess the situations, make decisions, give orders. It's this whole new layer of, strategic control that's never been blended together before. And we're packaging this all up into tight arenas, like in League of Legends, for really dynamic, fast-paced gameplay. If we do this right, and, because it's a totally fresh genre that hasn't been done at the AA level, we believe that it has the potential to scale into an esports. We really, really care about creating an iconic world and building up into an IP that we can use across lots of different games. So we're leaning into this beautiful post-apocalyptic climate change world, right? Each map is set in this iconic location like the Giza pyramids 200 years in the future. Or maybe even, New York City, 200 years in the future. And so we've been building ourselves up as a next-gen studio. We want to leverage cutting-edge engine technology with AI tools, and we want to do more with less. So how does this all fit together with the open economy approach? How do we use this to drive new business models? Well, this game, first of all, will be completely open economy. Players will own all production loops. We give everything away for players for players for free. And, we really want to optimize for GDP instead of optimizing for microtransactions. The open economy side allows us to scale much greater than closed economy systems. And this means no primary monetization whatsoever. We do not sell anything at all to players. This is the first truly free hardcore game ever. Okay, great. So how do we make money? Well, we take a small percentage fee from all player-to-player transactions. This way, we focus completely on scaling up a user economy, and we leverage blockchain technology to maintain security and make sure we get 100% of all taxes. We're calling this the taxation-based monetization model. Really allows us to put everything in the hands of the player. It benefits us, the players. The players are able to create and capture value, or us as the developers are able to massively scale content and the economy. And like I say, this model is much better for players and developers. We expect greater revenue in the long run, more retention than traditional free-to-play. And games that were once products, then we had games as services, and now we finally have games as legitimate platforms. And it's all about optimizing for GDP and, like I said, creating these digital nations. So our long-term goal is to scale beyond this one product to become the leading publisher in the open economy gaming space. We raised a $1.5 million pre-seed a while back, and now we're raising $2 to $3 million as our seed round. Looking forward to connecting with everyone. Please feel free to drop me an email at matham@material10.com. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Our next founder is Alexander Shevchukov, who just came to visit Abu Dhabi yesterday. And he is building gaming platform which allows streamers to interact more with their audiences and help gamers to monetize their everyday gaming.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexander and I'm the founder of the Game Grid. I organized my first tournament when I was about 14 years old. At the age of 24, I became one of the founders and vice president of the St. Petersburg Esports Federation and the founder of the St. Petersburg Students League. After that, I opened more than 30 gaming cafes and was part of the team who launched a software company to manage gaming cafe Smart Shell, where we occupied about 30% of the Russian market within 2 months after the release. Throughout this time, I worked with leading streamers and competitive gamers globally. For example, now my team is making content around Blast event in Abu Dhabi. All this experience helped me to notice a few challenges that I wanted to tackle. Firstly, competition among streamers is extremely high, and they are always looking for new ways to grow and retain an audience. Viewers want more interactivity. Additionally, on average, every gamer spends close to 3,000 hours a year playing their favorite games or watching streams, but this time is absolutely not rewarded. And this is where Games Grid comes in. We allow you to create tasks that need to be completed during the game. For example, if your friend claims to be an excellent player and can win any game in just 10 minutes, challenge them and create a unique challenges to suit any taste. You can also publish your challenges on our marketplace so that every player can test themselves for a reward. You just need to decide who will receive it. The first one to complete the top 3 or more. But not only that, if you are playing with friends in a party or if you're a solo player and are confident in your abilities, then you can send a prediction and earn rewards for it. During 6 months of our work, we had about 5,000 users registered, and at the beginning of our beta test, our customer acquisition cost was about $40 per gamer and fell down to $1. Average number of platform users was 1.3 and grew up to 4.5, and adjusted day 30 retention was about 22%. Our revenue model is simple. We take commission from challenges and predictions. Later, we will add advertising, skin market, tokens, and other monetization methods. If we keep this up, we are looking at $100,000 MRR and 200,000 users in 4-5 months during the right funding. Now, this market is one of the fastest growing, and we are ready to scale and establish ourselves in this space. In addition, we have completed the Shorooq Partners Gametech Program, and we are also residents of Abu Dhabi Gaming, where we have 25% subsidies and access to world-class facilities to continue our building. This is only possible thanks for a strong team who comes with 40 years of global experience. We worked with such names as Virtus.pro, Navi, Team Spirit, Nintendo, and others. I also want to tell you about one of our team previous game dev projects. It's Atom RPG and Atom RPG Through the Grad. There was sold totally more than 1,500,000 copies, totally worth more than $11 million, with marketing budget less than $500,000. As I said previously today, GameGrid is already a group of companies. It includes main company, also company which is opening esport cafes, Skilly, a platform for training with professional players, and game dev company with 4 projects in work, and the main of them is X-Time. X-Time is a single suspenseful third-person horror action game with dinosaurs. Already done 40 minutes demo version, so you can see and touch everything. In the process of 3 years, we want to unite all our experience and to expand it. We want to have a group of companies which will unite together different directions of game. Game dev, esports, mobile gaming. We want to create our own tournaments and media. Today, we are raising for our group of company $2 million, and our total raise is about $15 million. We are planning also to grow our user base to 1 million users and GMV to $500,000. So here are my contacts. If anyone wants to know more information about us, I will tell everything with great pleasure. You can message me any way convenient for you. And thank you for your time and attention. All the best to everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Alexander. We look forward to the launch of your app. Our next founder is Nabil Khayal from Gameotivity. Their vision is to provide a platform for mobile gamers to earn by playing their favorite game on mobile.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Nabil Khayal, and today I am here to introduce you with Gameotivity, a blockchain-based incentivized platform that allow users to monetize their game time by introducing a new concept called play more and earn more. Gamers spend 3 to 4 hours daily, but lack of tangible reward. If you look into blockchain gaming has a one-centered game ecosystem. That means you have no access to other game by paying high cost NFT as entry fee. Well, the solution is Gameotivity app. Gameotivity app allows you to play any game on your phone without any restriction and can have multiple monetization method by just investing your time. Either you can have a cryptocurrency, you can have a coupon on a local brand, you can have an in-game economy, or you can upgrade your dynamic NFT. All these incentives has generated a concept that's called play more and more. And this all monetization method has been decentralized, that no party can really control this rewarding system. Well, if we look into market, the MENA region and the Southeast Asian market has most of the gamer spend their time. And collectively, this market has more than $20 billion in terms of valuation. And to achieve this in this big market, to achieve a space for ourselves, we need to partner with studios. We need to partner with existing studios by increasing their average session time, and also collaborating with the local brands where the user can enjoy the incentives, the real world incentives, with coupons of a few % off on certain brands. We have generated over $65,000 by this. Our competitors, we are better than our competitors by allowing user to have more real world reward and play to earn incentives with any single game. Our platform has no entry fee, where you can enjoy this incentive by coming onboarding for free of cost. Our traction, we have $65,000 in game development revenue by providing services in this space. We have raised $15,000 angel investment at the ideation stage and closed 5,500 testers in a closed beta. And moreover, we have designed a business model where we are charging a user on every transaction fee, on every conversion, a transaction fee of $0.1. It's called no hidden charges for the user. We also providing incentives for the subscription of $5 per month as a form of freemium. We are charging NFT royalty for 10% on every NFT trade. We are also doing a data-driven advertisement for gaming studios where they can have a better user understanding. We are charging commission on every sale that has been made through Gameotivity coupons. Our team, that we call Gameovators, has a vision to change and disrupt this industry. And we are raising $1 million as a seed, where we are mostly spending on marketing and development of the platform. We are hoping to convert this number by the end of 2024 to 500,000 active users, integrate the blockchain features, have moreover partnership with the brands and studios, and establishing our HQ in Abu Dhabi with the team to understand more this market by collaborating with local brand. Thank you so much.
I would like to express my gratitude to all founders who joined us today for their unwavering commitment to innovation. A big thank you to every one of you who is tuned in today for our live demo day. Make sure to subscribe to get the latest news, including our weekly newsletters, podcasts, and reports. If you would like to connect with the founders who introduced themselves today, please reach out to us. And if you know of any other gaming founders who are innovating in this space, let us know. Thank you so much for joining in, and see you soon.